Like, why can't you just grant his wish? Also, there's no harm in just trying it once, you know? Well, I mean, at least they don't discriminate. That's true. They don't be like, oh, you're a friend of ours, so we won't do the awful treatment to you. But at the end, like, why did they just not go try one time to cremate him? Like, they clearly the tests are not showing anything new. Like, it's been 15 years of the same bullshit. Might as well just try once and see what happens. And if the anomaly doesn't come back, if he dies, then you just have one less anomaly to deal with and be like, oh well, we will never know how it happened, but hey, it doesn't exist anymore, so. Well, obviously they do against anomalies, but otherwise they don't. Yeah. It's just like, I feel bad for that man, the old man. That was unfair. Asteroid Forest. Euclid. Special containment procedures due to the distance and gravitational forces separating SCP-1923 and Earth containment is currently considered de facto. In addition to the stationary camera probes that will be launched from Luna to observe SCP-1923 on a regular basis. All photographs of SCP-1923-Alpha by outside sources that will be doctored before public release. All signals or transmissions originating from -Alpha are to be recorded and analyzed. Photograph of asteroid taken from nearby asteroids. Seeding branches selected, taken. Oh wait, sorry. 11th, 18th, 19th. There we go. In the event -Alpha or any celestial body bearing SCP-1923 shows alteration of its orbit, the the Foundation is to enact data expunge procedures. Welcome. Tell me, how did everything go on you? I mean, you don't have to tell me you don't have to tell it on Twitch chat, but tell me, how did it go on your side? Also, look, Win1 got a gifted sub, and now they can see the little badge of yours. Ain't that neat? Chaos came by and gifted me another 10 subs, which was crazy. You only missed 3 SCPs. So now I have a weird guy looking at me skeevily next to my name. Hey, you calling me weird? Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Description: SCP-1923 are tree-like organisms found on the asteroid. Designated Alpha, located in the Solar System asteroid belt. Photographic evidence shows a thick green canopy completely obscuring the surface of -Alpha. By comparing previously known dimensions of -Alpha to now, it is estimated that a singular SCP-1923 specimen is approximately 95 meter tall. Spectroscopic analysis of SCP-1923 reveals that the canopy has a reflective spectrum similar to that of terrestrial leaves with minor but significant absorption differences. Due to the inability to casually observe SCP-1923, a stationary camera has placed on a nearby asteroid of similar orbit designated -Watcher. As of this date, the Foundation is not capable of providing high-quality photographs of either 1923 or -Alpha. All data concerning SCP-1923 is assumed to be as tenuous as the ability to view it. Feasibility studies regarding the collection and retrieval of a sample of SCP-1923 for direct study are in progress. So wait, let me read that what you just said. Well, we just got home. We just found out she was able to write the finale tomorrow due to some people forfeiting. So now she's puzzled with what to do. Go back or stay home. How long does it take for her to go back? Because, like, I feel like if you have the chance to be in the finale, then you should take it. But I also understand that, like, right now, it's 11 o'clock for you. So, if it takes, like, 2 hours to get there, I can imagine, like, yeah, no. That... Unless they have time in the morning to go there. At both 1.5 hours, but that was really harsh on the whole. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, because like now you just went back an hour and a half with the horses, so going back again, and then back again after the finale is over. That is honestly, it's up to her. It's up to her, but I do understand if that for the horses it's just too much. And we stayed there overnight for 3 days. Yeah, I mean they should have like said that way earlier, but like before you went. I'm not sure, like maybe they just found out last minute and that's why they're like, oh yeah, you. But in the same time, they should have like gave you a heads up that that's a possibility. Like, hey, if somebody forfeits, there's a chance that you can be part of the finale. And those don't do well with a lot of changes. Yeah, no, I think stay home. It's a shame, but I assume there's always a next year. I assume. At both ends of Dash Alpha, a single branch of SCP-1923 extends an estimated 30 meters above the canopy. Similar to the terrestrial palm tree in appearance, these specimens of SCP-1923 are devoid of leaves except on the top. Due to the SCP-1923's canopy, it is currently unknown if these trees are an example of the rest of SCP-1923 or a unique variant of SCP-1923. These leaves undergo a cycle of growth, maturation, and shedding, the last of which is done en masse. The Foundation has hypothesized that this process is procreative in nature. As of Dash Alpha remains the only known body with which SCP-1923 resides. Addendum. On the 1st, 2000, the asteroid was reported to have a slightly reduced albedo and a slightly orbital adjustment. Orbital projections show that the said asteroid would have been behind the asteroid bearing SCP-1923 during a shedding cycle. There is reason to believe that designated Dash Beta may now contain SCP-1923. Further study of both Dash Alpha and Beta is required. Addendum. On the 1st, 10th, 2000, a new variation of SCP-1923 was discovered on Dash Alpha. Located on the equator, this leafless specimen, which terminates in a previously unseen part, has been witnessed aligning itself with the Sun and Earth at intervals of weeks. Related to this discovery, Foundation staff have noticed a slight increase in expunged during times in which the specimen was aligned with Earth. At this time, it is not known if expunged represents a coincidental biological process or a form of communication or something different, entirely different. For elucidation, there are no practical or theoretical known examples of the use of expunged being used as a form of communication. Gotcha. Okay. It's a very simple one, you know. Be like, hey, there's an asteroid, for some reason there are trees on it. You're like, what? Definitely, this is only the start of the season, but it's a shame we only known about it now. So you could do 2 final rounds in a different category, but we were all tired and the weather was kind of cold and we wet low. Not fun for outdoor activities and sleeping in tents. But hey, I think it's good that you went there with her. It's a good event to just, you know, a change of pace, change of lives, change of perspective. So I think that's really good for you, and it sounds fun. But at the end, like, yeah, if it's cold and rainy, then of course that's less entertaining to be around.